Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, and we're going to look at the Netflix trailer to The Gray Man, starring Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, Regé Jean Page, hopefully I said that correctly, Billy Bob Thornton, Jessica Henwick, and Danush. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with my other YouTube channel that is mostly focused on Indian entertainment, Danush is a very, very, very good actor that is from India, and I'm very excited to see him in this. This is also directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, who did Captain America Winter Soldier, and Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, and several episodes of The Office, as I understand. Now, if you haven't done so already, please do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Helps out with the algorithms and all that stuff. Here we go.
What do you know about the ACHARA program?
Reckless mystery men you guys send in when you can't officially send anyone else.
The Gray Man. Lloyd.
That's a different look.
Locate and destroy.
That could be fun. The man's got some street cred.
You hurt?
I mean, my ego's a little bruised. They have something they really want. What's your gut? It's gonna be my funeral you're going to next. You wanna make an omelet?
Some eggs.
Kill some people.
Oh, kill some people.
You must be Lloyd. What gave it away? The trash stash. It leans Lloyd. Easy. I'm about to put a hit so big on your boy's head that even his most loyal allies won't hesitate to drop a dime. Every grade A wet team from here to Reykjavik will be vying for the prestige of killing the infamous Sierra Six.
Danush!
I can kill anybody. Maybe not anybody.
I have positive and I have somewhat negative feelings, but mostly positive, okay? Here's the thing. This premise looks pretty cool. I really like Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans, and to see them go head-to-head in a movie, that's just an exciting notion. Knowing it's directed by the Russo brothers, that's pretty cool as well. I like the ideas overall, and there are some cool set pieces and action sequences, but there's something about action films on Netflix that have a sort of look to them, and I'm not sure what that's about. I don't know if it's a budgetary thing. Maybe it's a consideration that this is probably not going to be in theaters. This is probably just going to be seen on your television, so they don't need to spend quite as much money on the visual effects, even though I feel like a lot of us have pretty high-quality TVs nowadays. Even your phones are pretty high quality, so you can see when it's not quite as finely rendered as something that might be done by or anyone else where they're trying to do something for the theater, right? I do notice that, and I have seen that before with other Netflix action films, but nonetheless, this does have a very, very cool vibe to the whole thing. I like that the Russo brothers are doing this action thing that still has the nuances of comedy in it, that still has some haha moments that are really, really enjoyable. It's done with a very, very dry tone, like when Ryan Gosling drops the grenade and Chris Evans goes, oh, it's ballsy, and then they jump out the window, but it's all done very, very serious, but still has like these unexpected ha-has that just come in the middle of it. And I think it's because it's not done in such a way that's like ribbing the audience. It's more of just like, that's how these characters behave. There's some things that kind of caught me off guard, like when the girl, Ana de Armas is in the car. I think it's Ana de Armas was in the car with Ryan Gosling.
You hurt?
I mean, my ego's a little bruised.
Chris Evans caught me off guard completely. Chris Evans goes,
You want to make an omelet? You gotta kill some people.
I think it made me chuckle just because like I've never heard that before. It's a way to take that line that you've heard a million times and just put like a very, very weird spin on it. I've said this many times and I'm not afraid to say it now. I do wish that this is something that we could see in theaters. Like I really, really enjoy the theatrical experience, and I think that this is a film I would actually go out and watch in the theaters. Maybe that's not a sentiment that's shared by everybody, but it says it's available globally on Netflix July 22nd, which indicates to me that they're not going to do a theater run for this. There's no need to, because they're not competing for Oscars with this kind of movie. It didn't strike me as the kind of thing where Ryan Gosling's trying to get that best actor, neither for Chris Evans. It's an action film. It's a thriller. Those usually don't go up for Oscars. And so Netflix doesn't have any incentive to put this in theaters, not even for like the 2-week minimum or whatever it is. I forget what the exact rules are. But action films are fun to watch on the big screen. You get to feel it with the audience. And so the only audience is going to be you and your right hand, because you're watching this on your phone. What were you thinking? Ana de Armas is in this. I think that she is definitely, unarguably, unquestionably one of the most beautiful women ever of all time, and so I'm always happy to see her face. Billy Bob Thornton is here in a very Billy Bob Thornton kind of role. That's the easiest way for me to describe it. I do wonder what it was like on set for when Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans were together with Joe and Anthony Russo, because Joe and Anthony Russo have worked with Chris Evans multiple times at this point. I mean, they've done 4 films starring Chris Evans, 2 of which were like, he was the titular character. Ryan Gosling is coming in as the guy who's new to the party, and so I'm sure that there's a certain rapport that they have with Chris Evans that Ryan Gosling is unfamiliar with. I do wonder what that was like on set, just because like they got history together and you're the new guy, you're the new one at school. I'm sure it was fine. Nothing awkward there. Now, all of this excitement and rah-rah aside, I didn't actually understand what the premise of the story was, other than Ryan Gosling's being hunted down. From the description, it says here, the Gray Man is CIA operative Court Gentry, aka Sierra 6, plucked from federal penitentiary and recruited by his handler Donald Fitzroy. Gentry was once a highly skilled agency-sanctioned merchant of death, but now the tables have turned and 6 is the target, hunted across the globe by Lloyd Hansen, a former cohort of the CIA who will stop at nothing to take him out. Agent Danny Miranda has his back. He'll need it. I would say that the tail end of that description is not the greatest, but I have a better understanding of what I just watched from that description, because in it was just a lot of like, oh, Ryan Gosling's there. I think I was just sort of like taken aback because I haven't seen Ryan Gosling in a movie in a while, let alone a film where he's like an action dude. When I think of Ryan Gosling and action, the first place my brain goes is Drive, and that's not even really like an action film. It has action moments, I suppose, but it's not an action film. The more I think about it, this is a role I haven't seen not that I can think of anyway. This is a role I haven't seen Ryan Gosling do before. It's really a straightforward action thriller. Now, a lot of you probably remember during the Captain America Civil War trailer, towards the end of that trailer, they were showing the ending battle that you were going to see in the movie between Captain America, Winter Soldier, and Iron Man. And there was something just super, super cool about seeing that fight go down, right? Even the few seconds of that scene that they were willing to part with for the trailer, just those few seconds were just like mind-blowing. It's like, what the hell? For some reason, even though it's nowhere near on the same level of excitement because you're not dealing with like superhero characters you've been following for a while, for me, it's pretty cool in a similar manner to see Chris Evans and Ryan Gosling go head-to-head. Like, that's the final fight of the movie. It's being treated in somewhat the same way as that Captain America Civil War fight scene, in the trailer. It's got a similar vibe to it. Like, you're seeing these two guys face each other. And for me, that is exciting. Like, I would have never thought like these two would end up in a movie together fighting each other, being on opposite sides of each other. I never thought I'd see that. Not that it was like outside the realm of possibilities, but it just never occurred to me. And so now that it's in front of me, I'm like, yes, I didn't know I wanted that, and I want it. Now let's have it. Can't wait for July 22nd. Very, very close to my birthday. Y'all, thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for watching to the end. Hit that subscribe button, please, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'm Jaby Koay. Peace out.